Chick days are here. Are you guys starting to get your chicks? Well, I know we actually added 5 new colorful egg layers to our flock. So they're gonna be chicks that will actually lay blue and green eggs. And we're so excited to add them to our flock and have some nice colorful eggs in a couple of months. But while setting everything up, I wanted to really quick just go through some tips, tricks, and things to know when you're setting up your brooder so that you have everything you need to be ready for Chick Day. If you don't already know me, my name's Danielle and I'm from the Split Arrow Farm. Welcome to our channel where we give you new content every week about living a more self-sustainable lifestyle and building your own homestead or farm. Well, let's get started. Okay, so let's talk through what we have here. So this is our brooding box. Since we only have 5 chicks, we don't have too large of a box, but I can link down the sizes below of all of this, but we have a nice clear container here. We filled it up with some clippings down below. You want to make sure that they have a nice soft bedding at the bottom. Right now they're just sitting in a little Home Depot box. If you do get them mailed to you, they'll usually come in a small box that you can pick up at the post office. These we just picked off locally. And then something that's really important is making sure that you have a heat lamp or something to keep them warm. Now, we had this box outside, so we're actually just really trying to warm this up right now, right before we put them in, because it's pretty chilly.
So what I'm doing now is I'm getting the Inkbird set up. And what it's going to do is help us to regulate the temperature inside the brooder here so that we don't have to worry about that and the chickens aren't overheated and they're in the perfect temperature at all times. So there's a display over here that you just set your timer to. And if I plug it in, you'll see over here, you'll have a display that the Inkbird comes with this temperature gauge, and it plugs in. And now on this, it's going to allow me to plug my light into the actual unit itself. And what I did was put a peanut butter jar filled with rocks and then duct taped it so that it's going to stay steady. And if the chickens go and like hit it, it's not going to get knocked over. So it's always going to make sure that the light is pointed at the temperature gauge and the temperature gauge is at the same height as the chickens. So we make sure that at that relative range, they're at the proper temperature. And these guys are 4 weeks old, so you want to start out to 95 degrees and 5 degrees less each time. So, or each week. So what are we at? 75 degrees is what we're going to set it for. So it says that currently it's 73.8 degrees in there. And we want it to be 75 because we set that to be 75. So as the light here heats up the space, it'll turn off automatically. So you're going to see that and it should be turning off. There you go. So now it's 75.6 degrees in there. So it's going to stay off until it goes below by 1, because that's what we set, the 75 degree mark, and then it'll turn back on. Pretty cool. So we're not going to keep this lamp on here. I actually have a piece of wood that will have this a little higher so that the glass isn't actually sitting on top of the metal, even though that's fine. I just don't want it to crack or something.
Now we're going to add in these little guys to their brooder. When they're young, they're actually pretty tough, so I wouldn't worry too much. Now they're all in their home. It's warm. We have the heater that's going to turn on and off, and we're going to go ahead and add some water and food for them. And when you are adding the food and water, you want to make sure that it's on the opposite side of the light. This way they have an area that they can come cool off in, eat and drink, and they don't get too hot. I'll usually put it like right in the middle area, and it's probably going to be a heavy traffic zone, so you'll end up cleaning here and you'll want to make sure that you can get in and out of here. You also want to make sure that when you do have your water, especially when they're young, these aren't too little, but you might want to put some marbles or small stones in the water so they don't drown. And you might want to also hang it. So we actually have a shower curtain on here. So you can just have this hang, and then you can have the water hang from that. And it makes it really easy. It makes it so that water isn't splashing everywhere because they're going to run through the water. But let's get that set up. So we have our water set up, and then we're going to use this for our feeder. Once you have everything set up, you're going to be good to go. I hope you found this video informative, and please follow us on Instagram at Split Arrow Farm. Tag us in some of your photos so that we can see your setup, your chicks, and best of luck. Make sure to hit the subscribe button so that you get a part of our journey. You can follow along on some of our chick videos that are going to be coming out all month long, and you can also choose to hit any of these videos over here so that you can start to jump right into the journey of chicks. Best of luck, and see you guys again next time. Bye.